Hey, I know why you're here. There's someone you care about more than you ever expected. She walked away, or maybe you pushed her away without realizing it. Now your chest feels heavy every time her name pops into your mind. You wonder if she still thinks about you, if she misses you like you miss her. Listen, this video isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about becoming the man she can't help but regret losing. Even if things feel broken beyond repair right now, you aren't here to beg. You aren't here to chase. You're here to rebuild your value, reconnect with self-respect, and give her something real to come back to. So let's talk about how strong men truly win a woman back, by winning themselves back first. Point 1. Stop the emotional overdose. I want you to understand something. Right now, you feel like more love and more effort is the answer. So you text more, call more, explain more, thinking she'll finally understand your heart. But the truth? Her heart is overwhelmed. She pulled away because the energy became too heavy. When you chase, she feels pressure. Pressure kills attraction. Give the emotion a break. Give her space to breathe. Let her curiosity wake back up, because love doesn't disappear quickly, but attraction, that needs oxygen, and you create that oxygen by backing off and letting silence do part of the work. Point 2. Become less available, more valuable. There was a time when she had to earn your attention. Now, she knows she could snap her fingers and you'd come running. That's not attraction, that's comfort, and comfort kills desire. So change the pattern, not by acting cold, but by becoming busy, focused, driven again. Let your life expand without her for a moment. Go back to the gym, do things you postponed, improve your style, start that project you've been avoiding, reconnect with friends who make you feel alive. People chase what they are afraid to lose. When she realizes she's no longer the center of your world, she'll wonder where you're headed without her. That curiosity, that little sting of, what's he doing? That's attraction being reborn. Point 3. Upgrade the man she walked away from. Let me ask you something. If she came back right now, would she return to the same problems? Would she be stepping into complaints, insecurities, no goals, no spark? Women don't come back to familiarity. They come back to evolution. So write down the 3 biggest issues she complained about. Not to blame yourself, but to understand yourself. Then fix them silently. Not to win her approval, but to raise your own standards. A woman comes back when she sees a man growing without needing her as his fuel. You don't need to post your progress online. You don't need to announce anything. She'll notice. She always does. Point 4. Set new standards in communication. When she eventually reaches out, and she will, you must hold your ground. No paragraphs, no pouring your heart out, no desperate tone. Be calm. Be short, be positive. If she asks how you've been, say something like, good, just been focused on myself and some new plans. Not because you're pretending, but because it's true. Let her feel that she must now earn the deeper parts of you again. Conversations should feel light and fun, not therapy sessions, not relationship autopsies. She needs to rediscover the man she once admired, not the man who is afraid to lose her. A woman respects a man who respects himself. Point 5. Rebuild comfort before romance. You can't jump straight back into love, labels, and promises. Start with the basics. Make her laugh. Share new experiences. Remind her how effortless you can be together. No seriousness, no pressure, no "what are we" conversations. You're building a fresh story, not continuing the old one. Think of it like a new relationship with familiar chemistry. She should feel like she's discovering a new version of you, not recycling the past. Once the spark is back, the heart will follow. Point 6. Accept that you might lose her. I'll tell you something most coaches won't say. You can do everything right, and she may still walk away. But here's the twist. The moment you truly accept that possibility, you gain power. When you no longer fear losing her, you behave differently. You stop overthinking. You stop pleasing. You stop waiting for her calls. You stop sacrificing your identity. Love cannot be forced, but desire returns to those who are not afraid to stand alone. If your value stays the same, whether she chooses you or not, that makes you unforgettable. And ironically, that's what often brings her back. Point 7. Give her something to come towards. A woman doesn't come back because you want her. She comes back because she feels she might lose a great man to something greater, a bigger purpose, a better life, a new chapter where she isn't guaranteed a role. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be becoming. Upgrade your world so much that the question becomes, does she deserve to be part of what you're building? Not the other way around. Make her see that loving you is not a responsibility, it's a privilege. Look, you're experiencing one of life's hardest emotional lessons, but heartbreak is not meant to destroy you, it's meant to wake you up. You're entering a version of yourself that is wiser, more confident, more focused, more valuable. If she returns, beautiful. You'll meet her as a stronger man with better boundaries and higher standards. If she doesn't, you still win, because you'll walk away knowing that you gave love without begging. You fought for your happiness without losing dignity, and you became a man who another woman will be grateful to find. Love yourself first. Everything else will follow. And remember, a strong man doesn't chase love. He creates a life where love chases him.